Fun. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Z Talk. I'm Henry Zaldivar, founder and host of the show. And today, definitely, I have a very special guest, probably my most special guest, Natalie Zaldivar. She is my daughter, so in case you put the last name together, that's the deal.
That's me.
Yeah, Natalie is a businesswoman and entrepreneur in her own right. She has a business she's going to talk about now. So I'm not going to steal her thunder, but she's definitely an up and coming person in her industry and somebody that if you're looking for her services, this is the person to reach out to. So my daughter, Natalie, it's now your show. So talk about, how you got started, your background, just, have fun with it.
For sure. Okay. Well, definitely weirder because I'm his daughter. So, hey. Thank you for the super biased introduction, but yeah. So I'm Natalie and I'm a professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry now for almost 8 years. So yeah, it's the love of my life and I made it into a business. I'm very blessed to have found something that I was passionate about that I could work upon for myself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So how did you? So what called you to this? Because everybody has a calling in technology, like me and other people, accounting, whatever it is. What called you to become a makeup artist?
Okay, so long story, but we're gonna try to keep it short. So I was always kind of artsy, as my father can attest to. I was always very in tune with that. I was not the athletic type to save my life. I had zero hand-eye coordination, and I'm very proud of that. But I was very skilled with pencils, pens, and paintbrushes, I think. I went to school, got accepted into university, started taking some classes to become a special education teacher, which was originally my career path that I had chosen. And I had a realization that that was not my chosen path for that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of stumbled upon the opportunity of makeup by going to a beauty school with a family member of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't even think that makeup was a career choice, right? So I was always told like teaching, lawyer, nurse, all the basics
The
that everyone else
traditional
hears.
path.
Exactly, yeah, the traditional path that like involves schools and all that other stuff, which no offense to all the rights to anybody who does do that. It's just I think it wasn't built for me. And when I stumbled upon that and found out that makeup was an opportunity that I could use and like, sustain myself on, I started like looking into it. And in the state of Florida, there's no certification or licensing for makeup as a profession, unlike states like New York or California. So I ended up looking at it and teaching myself how to do my own makeup. I was always wearing makeup like most girls, my mother didn't let me until I was 15, but hey, you know what? It was probably for the best. I now recognize that and I don't like doing makeup on young girls unless utterly necessary. But yeah, so I started just playing around on my face and I think all that natural talent that I had with painting was kind of applied to just a different surface and just change your medium but love your art, and right. That's where I am right now. So yeah. And then yeah,
so what type of makeup artistry do you do? Like, what's your typical clientele or project?
Since I taught myself, I kind of taught myself everything because you never know what you love until you try it. And unfortunately, I just love makeup. So I specialize in a lot of different styles of makeup. I do anything from event makeup where you're going out to go out for dinner, a date night, you have a quinces, you have a wedding. I do quinces makeup, I do wedding makeup, I do brides. I specialize especially though in photography makeup. So anything that's going to be posted on a camera is definitely up my alley. My boyfriend is actually a photographer, so I have a lot of practice. So I definitely have mastered that skill. And I've even dabbled as far as, because it's just a creative passion of mine, is going into body painting and Halloween makeup and special effects, which is a lot of different,
Yeah,
very
very,
extreme.
that's very diverse for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Do
I
you
do
have
a lot.
some pictures that you can show us and see what they
Look at,
look like?
yeah. So give me one
A little sample
second.
of your work there.
Love my finger because, you know, I'm on an iPad, touch screens. So this is some of my work. I'll show you guys some of the photography work that I've done so far. Um, so these are all models and regular everyday people alike, different skin types, ages, colors, everything under the rainbow. Um, yeah, man, I love women's faces. I love men's faces too, because I have done men as well. Male grooming is also in that repertoire.
You did one
Um,
for me.
yeah, I did my
Ooh,
father's makeup for my sister's wedding.
yeah.
I gave him a little cover up. I'll actually, let me share that with you guys. So this is a couple pictures from my sister's wedding, who I did my sister's makeup as well as my own and my father's, but we're not going to show you his face because, you know, poor guy. He didn't even want that out there on the internet. But so I did my sister as well as myself, and here's a good close-up shot. My biggest thing with makeup is I like when people look like themselves, just, you know, leveled up. We
Right.
don't want to change people's faces. I think women need to recognize their own beauty and just learn how to enhance the features that they love instead of changing them, you know? But that's just little me as a makeup artist, as my opinion. And then I also have some other ones to share with you guys. So this is more, these are me. I'm trying to be an influencer, but it's fine. I do more fashion makeup as well, something dramatic and things you can
Hmm.
use for editorial, as well as these are some of my Halloween looks. We go pretty hard
I
on the
like
body paint.
those.
Yes.
Really cool.
So, yeah, we dabble, you know, we dabble. So,
That's
yeah.
cool. So, so that gives us a good overview. I hope my audience gets a good feel for what you do. Um, I also want to let them know there's several ways that they can get a hold of you, and you know, and reserve a session with you. So I'm going to share that, and at the end of the video, when I post it up on my social media, so they know how to get a hold of you and where to book you.
Awesome.
All right, so that way they you know, they can get you some business, and I'm sure that all those that support me, right, you guys out there, right? You're supporting me, you're supporting my daughter. All right, so I really appreciate
Thanks to y'all.
everybody that watches my show. I mean, typically I talk about technology and other
Changing.
topics, but you know, 2021 is the year of diversity. So I'm definitely going to be more diverse this year and cover a plethora of other topics. So stay tuned for that. But for now, thank you, my daughter, Natalie Zaldivar, for being on the show. You're beautiful as always, inside and out. And I look forward to letting my network know how great you are, what you do.
Thank you guys.
Okay, take care.
Love you, Dad.
Bye. Love you too.